views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the speakers, commentators, and experts and or hosts. They do not necessarily reflect or represent the views held by the broadcaster. The broadcaster cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program. 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI.
You're tuned in to 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, and Bush Tea in the Morning, with your hostess with the mostest, Neka. Be sure to grab a cup and pull up. We're about to get it started. You know what time it is, baby. It's tea time. Let's go.
Neka Neekes, you're not frightened for hype nor your plastic smile. Cause we up full and bright. The king already guiding you before your foot touch the soil. Yeah, Neka Neekes up full and it no matter who I eat pan we always live free. Neka Neekes, you're up full and just know that you love Jah and Jah love way. We up full and boondocks to the world. Up full attitude said that. Neka Neekes, press play.
Girl, what you have there? Oh, Lord. This one is...
Whoa. Good morning. Lord of mercy. It's Thursday.
Hello, Miss Grippy, Grippy. Come wine for the tippy, tippy. Miss Grippy, Grippy. Miss Grippy, Grippy. Hello, Miss Grippy, Grippy. Come bubble and sit.
Talk to me nice, talk to me nice. It's 101.3 Roe FM, baby. Yes, good morning.
Need some of that quickly.
We have a little late morning today.
Just bend over.
Lord. But won't he do it? How are you doing? How you feeling? Everybody on their way to work, on their way to school? You should already be in school though.
Grippy, come wine for the tippy, tippy. Miss Grippy, Grippy.
Hey.
Hello, Miss Grippy, Grippy.
That's right, it's Thursday, getting you on through the rest of the week.
Miss Grippy, Grippy. Behind the truck,
Yes, I gotta say a huge shout out to none other than Lips International herself. DJ Butler's girl. She was in here with us yesterday, turning the things up, man. Reminding you what's to come for Uber Soca Cruise. Be sure to go and get yourself together. Make sure you get all your preparations. You should be in a group chat like, Ayo, what we wearing?
Hello, Miss Grippy, Grippy. Come wine for the tippy, tippy. Miss Grippy, Grippy.
Yes. Gotta say a huge shout out to our sponsors, My Lord Variety Store and Smoke Shop, right there in the Barron Spot Shopping Center. Also to the Flaming Grill STX. Yes, formerly known as the Spicy Grill. Right there on the Queen Mary Highway across from the Ag Fairgrounds. Shout out to Liberty VI as well. Bringing you that true fiber greatness. It's a fiber fete. Hey, St. Thomas, St. John, St. Croix, Tortola, BVI, Puerto Rico.
Hello, Miss Grippy, Grippy. Come bubble and city.
Gotta say good morning to the live, to the chat, to the dial. Everybody who is on there listening, no matter where you are, near or far, you tune into the island's hottest, the new number one, 101.3. That's one of 1.3 Roe FM. Dang, believe it. How are you doing today? Lord, okay, listen, at least one day out of the week has to be a little chaotic. Otherwise, real. But hey, I'm hoping that everyone is starting their day off on the right foot. And even if not, listen, at any given point in time, you could turn and tell yourself, hey, right here is where I push forward from. You understand? You get to decide that. That's right. That's energy right there. So listen, I just want to remind you guys that we have an event coming up. It's called Believe It at Coconuts presents the pre-Labor Day Caribbean Dance. It's an all-black affair. Yes, classy, right? And it's on Friday, September 4th. Music by DJ Chemo, Dan, Fire Emblem, DJ Chubby, and DJ Avalanche. Doors open at 10:30 p.m. It's $25 before 12 p.m. This Labor Day weekend is going down at Believe It at Coconuts. Yes. Okay, so make sure be there or be square. All right. I also want to remind you guys that Levels has a weekly lineup. Today is Thursday, so you know what that means. It's another sit-down candidate conversations day. Meet and greet at 6:30 p.m., followed by a live question and answer at 7. All right, so you, the public, has an opportunity to sit in on these conversations with the candidates that are coming through. And now, listen, we have all the independent candidates that are now, stepping up to the forum because the primaries are officially out of the way. So now it's everybody's game. All right. So that being said, you got to pay attention now more than ever. I hope everybody get done but out from primaries because yes, I know it was a lot. It was hard. You had to make a choice and all that good stuff. But hey, we're not there until we're there. And the fight is not yet won. We got to get to the end of the line, which means you still got to show up. You still got to register. Go and register to vote. This ain't no play thing. Okay. www.vivote.gov. That's how you go to register. You can also check your status if you're not sure. So when all else fails, just head on over there and check to make sure that you are registered in the system and that all your information is up to date as well. Sometimes, things happen since the last time you went to go register to vote. Your last name might have changed for good or bad reasons. You might have changed an address. You might have changed your contact phone number, email, whatever the case is. Head on in there and make sure that your information is up to date. Okay. If you want to change from independent or from Democrat to independent, if you want to change from independent to Democrat or whatever you want to change it to, you have the opportunity to do so now. Don't wait till the last minute and anybody running me down. Thanks. How do this? Yes, okay. Now is the time to have that energy. Don't wait until all the hoopla and the hype is going on. Stay prepared. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay, that's right. So that being said, don't forget, tonight is a sit-down candidate conversations. It's a meet and greet. Be sure to head on out. If you can't head on out, be sure to follow live on social media or be sure to turn in on the dial or the TuneIn app with 101.3 Roe FM. Okay? Got to say a huge shout out to West Girl as well as to VI Comics because they stream it live each and every Thursday. All right? So that being said, shout out to Levels. Also this Saturday and Sundays, they also have events. They said, bring all the energy all night long. Party starts at 10 p.m. featuring DJ. It's Saturday Night Live every Saturday at Levels. And then on Sundays, the Reminiscing Sundays, take it back with the classics, old school hits, sushi, drinks, and hookah. Yes. And did somebody say sushi? Kayan, I see you. That's right. They got sushi on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays over at Levels. So be sure to go get yours because I definitely gonna make sure I get mine. Okay. All right. So shout it out. And that tempura is to die for. Yes. Talk to me. All right, that's Gifted Cuisines. All right, so that being said, guys, let's get into it. We got some, you know what? I do want to remind you guys, for those, I have some inquiries who are looking for opportunities to set up interviews or to do advertising with the station. Please give us a call, 340-204-8512. That number again is 340-204-8512. And be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at 101.3 _Roe FM _WEVI. All right. That is how you can reach out to us. I have a few artists that I've been in communication with that wanted to know how to get their music out, how to get it's a pretty clean cut, simple process. But what I will stress, okay, especially up-and-coming artists, we have an industry that we're trying to develop here in our territory. We're taking our craft very seriously. A lot of times we don't understand the rules and regulations behind radio, but this is a real thing. This ain't something we just decide, this is what the rules gonna be. No. Radio has been around since, I don't know, Jesus was a little boy in flip-flops. But you got to make sure that your music is clean. And when I say clean, I don't mean VI clean. I don't mean like just the main bad words and so you keep it out of it. No. I mean, even down to our vernacular. If it dirty, it dirty. You can't play it on the air. It has to be squeaky clean. So before you even reach out and ask a question, be sure you have radio edits available for your music. As a matter of fact, if you are a real artist, and I say real because you could do it for play, you could do it for as a hobby, you could do it to stroke your own ego and just let your friends hear it, this and that, whatever, and you really invest in. But if you are really serious about your craft and really want to see take you somewhere, then I suggest you follow the industry standards when it comes to it. Not because we live in the Caribbean means that you should just, adapt this MacGyver mentality when it comes to your craft. You don't gain recognition that way. Nobody takes you seriously that way, and the world is only going to take you as seriously as you take yourself, first and foremost. Okay, so be sure that you are learning the industry standards and applying them to your craft. Make sure it's mixed and mastered, make sure it's clean. It has to be something that the radio station itself won't have a problem displaying on its platform, and it's a good representation of your artistry as well as you as an artist. And then be ready to come in and do an interview so we can find out who you are, what you're about, what you got upcoming, where you're going with this thing. You understand? That's how it's supposed to be done. So I don't know who this message is for, but it's for you. And that's what's important. Take your craft seriously. Don't reach out to me until you do. I bet. Okay? So that being said, the doors are open to any and every one. This is everything Virgin Islands for a reason. Okay, we don't got to stay like that. Everything Virgin Islands. But what we won't do is play with our craft because you playing with yours. Make it make sense. All right. So come ready, come prepared, come clean cut, come on time, and let's get this party kicked off. Let's let the world know who you are, what you about, and why you should be the Virgin Islands' next hot top artist, right? Hey, it is that. Yes. All right. So, guys, let's get into the tea time portion of the day because, lad, we don't start off a little behind the times. You know what I mean? But hey, we got to make sure that we're staying on top of what's going on, and there's never a dull day in these here Virgin Islands. But before we do, I want to do something because I promised you before we get into the roots of all that's taking place, I like to make sure we get this out of the way. What it is.
Yeah.
Hey.
Life. Celebrate life.
Still Leo season. All the way till the 22nd.
Yeah.
Leos, let me see you stand. Oh.
Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. Yeah. One more year on them. Yeah. Go on a vibe. Give thanks for life. Next year we're doing it again.
Yes.
Happy birthday, yeah, my friend.
Good morning to all my Leos. Especially a very, very special birthday shout out to none other than Irene Ali, that is. Oh yes, happy birthday, beautiful. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Hoping you and Davy get to cut the cake and celebrate. Davy, I hope you get chocolate wasted with mommy, babe. Yes. Also, happy birthday to Kizzy. Happy birthday, Kizzy Sylvester. Happy birthday to you. Also, I want to say a huge shout out to Rizzo. Happy birthday, Andy Hancho. Is that Mandela Phillips? Happy birthday to you as well. And Petra Matthew Sam. Happy birthday, Petra. Long time no see. Blessings and love always.
So we are rejoice. Be a family around. We not paranoid.
Yes.
Yeah, the most I prayer we not going down. If I'm negative, me tell you low it down.
Happy birthday to you guys. Hoping everybody enjoys. And listen, don't let nobody tell you ain't important, because birthdays are important to celebrate. Cut that cake. Believe that is another one around the sun. Happy solar return. Blessings on your all strong, and so many more to come. Okay. Hey.
One more year on them. More like you can with the attillion. Real from the heart, no pretend.
Yes. We ain't pretending at all. Believe it. Much love to you guys. If you see them, make sure to tap them on the shoulder and wish them a blessed or strong. Whether it's today or tomorrow, because we don't still do that little belated birthday thing too, A little belated, a little late, but it's still clean.
They are for a reason in any event.
Yes. Now we're gonna get into our tea time portion of the day. This is Precious Bus Pipe. So amazing.
It's Precious Bus Pipe. Ooh, if I ever call you out your name, it would be sweeter.
Yes.
Darling.
I like darling.
You
Walk with that. Oh, yes. All right. So moving along, as you know, every morning I like to make sure that I allow you guys to hear what is the tea time of the day. And why we don't do tea time of the day? Because we love to promote health and wellness. All right. Here at Roe FM is everything Virgin Islands. And a part of these Virgin Islands is making sure that we take care of self. Community taking care of self. There's a lot of finger pointing that are going out there. Who do and who ain't do and who should do and coulda do. And listen, this is community taking care of self. This is what accountability looks like. So every morning we get up and we talk and we make sure that we include a portion of the day where we talk about how we could take care of self. Okay, preventative care is just as important as what's the other word? How I just lose that word? Listen, preventative care is the best way to go, okay? That's how we going to run it. So, how do I say it? A little bit of prevention is better than cure. That's how we doing it. So, today and all week long, we've been talking about peppermint leaf tea, okay? It's a naturally caffeine-free herbal tea made by steeping fresh or dried peppermint leaves in hot water. Peppermint contains menthol, all right, and it's responsible for the cool taste and aroma, and it has traditionally been used for bloating, gas, indigestion, and general stomach discomfort. Most of the stronger clinical evidence involves peppermint oil rather than ordinary peppermint tea. Now, that does not mean a cup of tea works at the same strength, but it can still be a soothing beverage after meals. Peppermint tea is also popular when people feel congested, have a dry throat, or simply want a refreshing drink without the caffeine. Okay, it can be used in the morning or in the evening time. Best served hot, okay, but you can also serve it chilled as well. So, the menthol creates a cooling sensation while the warm liquid supports the hydration. Peppermint is sometimes used traditionally for nausea and headaches as well, but evidence for the tea itself is limited and should not be presented as a cure for colds, flu, sinus infection, or digestive disease. Okay? It's nothing that we present is cure based. We're not allowed to do that according to the FCC. I mean, well, not the FCC, the FDA. But at the same time, understand there are ways that you can give your body what it needs in increments so that you don't necessarily need a cure for anything, right? Which is where the preventative part comes in. So to prepare the tea, steep a small handful of fresh leaves or about 1 teaspoon of dried peppermint in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes and then strain. You can add lemon, ginger, or honey. Some people do even down to bay leaf and a little anise, or however you want to mix it up. You can add other leaves as well, which is why we call it bush tea, because it's a blend more times than not, right? You can also add peppermint leaves to your lemongrass. And might I tell you, that is one of my favorite concoctions. That's one of my favorite blends right there, right? So, anyone with significant reflux or regular digestive problems should use caution with concentrated peppermint products. All right. And it's cool and refreshing and simple. But remember, comfort and medical treatment are two different things. Know the leaf, know your body, and always sip wisdom. Yes. Believe that. All right. Also, moving right along, we've been covering our Virgin Islands historical figures of the day, and we've been making sure that we are highlighting the stories of those individuals whose names highlight our alma maters, our learning institutes, okay, all throughout the Virgin Islands. So today we are highlighting none other than Ricardo Richards. Now, listen, we've been covering these Virgin Islands historic figures since March 1, okay? March can come around again, and we have not had a need to repeat any until I started this segment, okay? So we didn't run out of Virgin Islands historic figures. For those of you who may have heard me cover Ricardo Richards before, this particular segment, now that we're doing back to school, is literally highlighting these individuals who are schools are named after. So that's why I'm going to do it again. But if you caught it before, kudos to you. That means you've been listening for quite some time. All right. So moving forward, a longtime St. Croix educator and public servant whose career in Virgin Islands education began in 1934. Richard started as an elementary school teacher at the Foreman Dimer Ruby School, beginning what would become more than 4 decades of service to the territory's children and public institutions. As his career progressed, Richards taught at the former Lavelle Frederick Junior High School and the former Frederick Public Grammar School. He later became principal of Claro Marco School, moving from classroom, teaching into school leadership, and taking responsibility for students, teachers, and daily school operations. Richards later moved beyond the schoolhouse into territorial administration, serving as a property and procurement officer with the Division of Property and Procurement of Auxiliary Services. He retired from active duty on December 24th, 1976. Only a few months later, Act number 3948, approved April 13th, 1977, formally recognized his many, many years of outstanding service and renamed the former Strawberry School on St. Croix to the Ricardo Richards School in his honor. That school continues carrying his name today and has itself developed a strong educational legacy, including national recognition in recent years. Ricardo Richards spent more than 40 years serving these Virgin Islands in education, and from the classroom to the principal's office to government administration. His name reminds us that public service can begin with one teacher and continue through generations of children who walk into a school bearing that teacher's name. So huge shout out to the Strawberry Patch, all the kids, the staff, the faculty. Shout out to Mr. Ricardo Richards, his legacy, his family, and all that he has done to push forward VI culture, history, and education. Shout out to him. Oh, yes. And I definitely love that. The Strawberry Patch, I hope you learned something extra special about Mr. Ricardo Richards and why your school is so important to VI history. So shout out to you guys, okay? Also, moving along, cover some community lights. UVI received National Student Success Awards. That's right. The University of the Virgin Islands has received the 2026 Student Journey Award, a national recognition honoring institutions that improve the student experience from enrollment through graduation. UVI was recognized for its work involving academic advising, student engagement, personalized support, and data-driven strategies designed to improve retention and completion. All right. Considering what UVI is dealing with right now, we got to ring the bell for them on that, because that recognition is important at this time when the conversations about even accreditation are, lingering about. We're going to say that, right? The conversations are happening and they're definitely moving forward towards securing and making sure that they continue to remain an accredited institution. We can see just how impactful this institution has been throughout the Caribbean and not just here in these Virgin Islands. So to UVI, congratulations to you. All right. As much as we could talk about the negative, we gotta make sure that we highlight the positive as well. Okay. Shout out to UVI and continue the great work. Now, also speaking of UVI researchers are participating in a major national study of coastland, wetlands, and wildlife. The work is collecting new information about Virgin Islands ecosystems, including the role of native and invasive species, and when contribute local data to a larger national understanding of coastal environmental health, which is super important, especially when we're now, as a territory, making sure that we are pushing and urging our visitors to also beware when it comes to our coastal and environmental health, as far as making sure that you're wearing the right and approved sunscreen lotion or sunblock lotions, making sure that we're not littering and leaving litter lingering onto our shores where they can end up in the water. We're making sure that we are, doing our part as a community to preserve that which we truly say we honor and enjoy so much, right? These beaches serve us more than anybody else. Everybody can visit, but these is we thing. It's a we thing. And at the end of the day, regardless of what hotels or institutions or whatnot go up, these beaches belong to we, the people of the Virgin Islands. Okay, as far as access goes. So that being said, shout out to UVI for making sure that information is always up to date, and we're doing our part to preserve our coastal lines. The Virgin Islands founded organization is using National Wellness Month to connect women's health, entrepreneurship, cultural preservation, and intentional support of local businesses. The initiative includes programming tied to both St. Croix and St. Thomas and encourages investment in women-led enterprises. I like it. This is a good year for women, don't you think? Oh, yes, it is. Now, I like that. Congratulations. And definitely looking forward to seeing what events and, community gatherings are going to be put together in place of that, because those are all things that we need to be sure that we highlight in regularly, right? And speaking of highlighting events, I would like to urge everyone, please, 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 I beg, when it comes to marketing things that are taking place in our territory, please utilize all of your platforms. Do not just rely on the algorithm. I'm going to say it again. Please do not rely on the algorithm. Too many times I sit on my phone and I scroll and I find things on the algorithm I happen to just buck up on, right? That I would have loved to share, or I would have loved to put out on my platform and let, the community know. We have listeners near and far. We have listeners all the way in Curacao, South Africa, Europe, you name it, okay? You never know who's coming or who's visiting or who's listening for any reason. And you affect your turnout, your ability to bring out more people that may have wanted to attend because they did not know. I keep seeing that time and time again, whether it be government related or private sector. As a people, I think we are getting too caught up in the scrolling sense of things. We need to understand that communication is not one train. It's not one tracked, right? Utilize all of your references. That means you need to reach out to the social media platforms, radio especially. You need to make sure that you are, and this is in collaboration with social media as well, because everybody runs to social media, so we know that's gonna get covered. But make sure, if you are asking for people to come out and support, and whether it be a nonprofit, whether it be private sector, whether it be for students, whether it be for the elderly, whether it be for women, whether it be for health and wellness, no matter what it is, please make sure that you are at least coming in. Reach out to us. We would love to have you on the show, and we'd love to be able to highlight and say, hey, come on out, this is important, bring out the public to these things, right? So that being said, utilize your platforms, all of them. And there's so many young people that are creating more platforms as well to make sure that information is passed and want to be, an asset in our community. So reach out. People don't bite. At least we don't. I can't talk for everybody. So that number to call, 340-204-8512. Can't lead you wrong, okay? And when all else fails, you can shoot us an email at hsrcommunications@hotmail.com. That's hsrcommunications@hotmail.com. All right? Now, moving along, Social Security supports more than 22,000 Virgin Islanders. Okay, it marks its 91st anniversary. Local advocates are highlighting its impact on approximately 22,695 Virgin Islands residents, including retirees, disabled workers, spouses, and children. The milestone is being used to promote public education about benefits and long-term financial security. Also, new and transfer students are participating in fall orientation activities on both UVI campuses this week. I mentioned it yesterday. The program includes academic advising, financial aid guidance, campus services, student conduct information, convocation ceremonies, and activities helping students transition into university life, which is super important, okay? So make sure that you are letting your students know if they don't know. Head on out to that. It helps you to prepare. Preparation is the key to success. All right, now moving along, because there's never a dull day along our shores here in these emeralds in the sea. What's been going on, Virgin Islands? Let's talk about it. So the territory's 2 public hospitals are asking lawmakers for a combined $188 million in fiscal year 2027 support, while carrying enormous unpaid obligations, mind you. Hospital leaders say weak billing systems, delayed collections, and the large amount of care provided to uninsured and underinsured patients continue damaging cash flow. Uncompensated care has climbed to roughly $94 million, placing additional pressures on facilities already struggling to keep vendors paid and essentially supplies available. One F. Louis Hospital on St. Croix reportedly carries about $45.6 million in obligations, while Snyder Regional Medical Center has approximately $57.7 million in accounts payable. Hospital administrators told senators that money owed by patients, insurers, and government programs does not always arrive quickly enough to cover day-to-day expenses. The billing problem goes beyond unpaid patient balances. Lawmakers questioned whether hospitals are properly billing every eligible service, aggressively collecting outstanding accounts, and ensuring insurance claims are correctly coded and submitted. Every missed or rejected claim can become revenue the hospitals never recovered. Officials warned that the financial strain affects more than just the institutions. It also affects the ability to provide care. All right. And I definitely can see that, because if you can't pay employees, I mean, you're going to be short staffed as well. Right. Where was I? Officials warned. Oh, wait, hold on. The budget debate is now focused on only how much additional money government should provide, but on whether stronger billing and collection systems can prevent the same crisis from recurring. Okay. Now, additional testimony revealed that financial problems at the territory's hospitals include millions of dollars withheld from employees but not yet forwarded to appropriate agencies. One F. Louis Hospital reportedly owes approximately $5.9 million in income taxes and $6.4 million in Social Security obligations. Schneider Regional Medical Center is carrying approximately $20.8 million in outstanding GERS obligations. All right. So these are especially sensitive debts because employee-related deductions are generally withheld directly from workers' paychecks. When those payments are not transferred on schedule, concerns arise about retirement accounts, tax records, and whether employees could eventually experience complications tied to money that was already taken from their wages. Hospital leaders have chronic cash shortages, delayed allotments, and high operating costs for forcing administrators to prioritize immediate needs such as payroll, utilities, medicine, and supplies. That can create a cycle where one obligation is delayed to pay another. Lawmakers are pressed about both hospitals for clearer repayment plans and stronger financial controls. The issue adds another layer to the territory's healthcare crisis because hospitals are simultaneously trying to reduce debt, retain employee, and modernize facilities and provide uninterrupted patient care. All right. So this and more news, because listen, I could go on and on and on about the state of the territory where these finances are concerned, but we got to pay some bills ourselves. Okay. Let's show you how it's done. Make sure that you keep it locked right here on 101.3 Roe FM WEVI and Bushina Mana with your girl Neeks. All right. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back with more that's happening along our shores. Keep it locked.
The Fiber Fever. 1 gig for $50 a month for a limited time. What are you waiting for? Switch to Liberty True Fiber now. Visit libertyvi.com/fiber.
Is your Homer business ready for a fresh new look? Phantom Eyes LLC has got you covered from top to bottom. From professional painting and power washing to tiling, masonry, cistern services, and deep cleaning, even yard cleanup. Phantom Eyes LLC does it all, and they do it right. We bring precision, reliability, and an eye for detail to every project. Big job or small job, your property is our priority. Call 340-226-3610 today and let Phantom Eyes LLC transform your space. Phantom Eyes LLC. If you can imagine it, we can improve it. Are you tired of being stuck on the road with a flat or a battery jump? No one's there to reach you? Napa understands. So Napa Auto and Truck Parts St. Croix is announcing their Roadside Independence Tool giveaway. And here are the details. Napa is giving away one Napa 1000 peak battery amps jump starter with 120 PSI air compressor, 3.1 amp USB power, and LED light. All you have to do to enter is fill out an entry form in store. Then purchase any item from the clearance shelf or manager special shelf by July 9th for additional entries and place your entry form in the designated box with the cashier. You can earn one additional entry for every item purchased from the manager special shelf or clearance shelf. See our Facebook page for more details, and the giveaway is all year long. A special congratulations goes to our last winner of the Father's Day promotion package valued at over $1,000. Congratulations, Ferdinand Abraham. No purchase necessary. See store for details. This August, there's a reason to visit Caravel Casino every day of the week. Sundays, start your day with our $2,500 early bird drawings from noon until 4 p.m. We're giving away $500 every hour, plus free slot play for Rewards Club members. Mondays, if you're 50 or better, enjoy $10 in free slot play. Tuesdays and Saturdays, Reward Club members receive tier-based free slot play bonuses, while Wednesdays and Thursdays keep the excitement going with even more free slot play offers. Then, every Friday night, it's our $2,500 progressive drawings. Join us from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. for 4 chances to win $500 cash with unclaimed prizes rolling into the final drawing of the night. Plus, new members receive $25 in free slot play, and Rewards Club members can celebrate their birthday with special birthday free play. Visit Caravan Casino August, where every day brings another chance to win.
Welcome to the new and improved My Lord Variety Store and Smoke Shop at our convenient Parent Spot Village Mall location. Discover a world of self-care delights from our soothing soap, enchanting essential oil, and holistic scented body oil to our traditional burning sages, therapeutic incense, and scented candle variety. We provide everything to make your senses come alive. We offer the most extensive range of rolling papers in the Caribbean, pre-rolled combs, filter tips, rolling trays, exotic bomb, pipe, lighters, grinder, and a wealth of both CBD and hemp products. We've got ice cold drinks, liquor, don't forget it, blend, and we got blunt. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday, 365 days a year. Call 340-779-3564 or 340-690-5043 and follow us on social media at My Lord Variety Store, conveniently located in Parent Spot Village Mall, Bay 14, St. Croix, USVI. The new and improved My Lord Variety Store and Smoke Shop.
There's a moment right after the cold when everything goes quiet. Your shoulders drop, your mind clears, you're just here. At Elements in Christiansted, we built an open-air contrast wellness center for that exact feeling. 3 cold plunges, a 15-person traditional sauna, an infrared sauna, no schedules, no classes, just heat, cold, and the space to move between them at your own pace. Book through our website at elementsstx.com.
The new 101.3 Roe FM, WEI, Frederickstead, Christiansted,
Sweet, sweet Santa Masnai.
St. Croix.
From St. Croix to free home, building dreams where hope has grown. For our youth and families too, our brighter future starts with you. Vote Gage Edmonds, let's rise today, leading our islands the better way. Building together, strong and free, for a brighter Virgin Islands community. Vote Gage Edmonds, hear the call, working for the good of all. Better roads, safer streets, growing farms with food to eat, healthcare, jobs, opportunity. Together we'll build prosperity. Vote Gage Edmonds, stand as one. The future's bright, the work's begun. Together we build, we grow, we prosper too. A stronger Virgin Islands starts with you.
Paid for by Friends of Gage Edmonds for Senate.
Everything Virgin Islands. The new 101.3 Roe FM.
I hear some news today, I don't know if it's true, they say the feds who are sweep on some powerful people get some dues to pay. And if that's true, they ain't, I don't know who to blame. I just know the people are the VIs and ones who lose to that. But the man said Peter to pay for parts. So if the leaders stealing federal funds, then we gon' pay for it all. The school them can't fix yet, and the road them can't pave yet. And all granny them on their knees in church and still can't get saved yet. Up into the tracking crews, how the house man them can't race yet. I think that money game bezel, bet you wanna make a bet. Used to be VI for life, now the VI in debt. When the dark come to light, they ain't self call all the names yet. They miss that man, hide your phone, they coming. This locks down everything and they leave we with nothing. Shh, this up, look in this cup of place we from. We pacify the masses with festival and jam. The protest empty the bar them ram. Whoever in charge of Wappa is the biggest robber man. So when a man rob a man cause he's starving, I understand. My mother still ain't get attacked. From 22 on my daughter start 7:30 and the bus don't reach till 8:01. How you like whole M water would stay and rat on government land. I coulda link you with some Zoes if you wanna know how to scam, but hold on, I got a plan. It cost less than $1,000. Get some matches and some gas and bunch. down, fam. You don't stand for nothing, you gon' fall for anything. Open up the box, the people wanna see everything. I know a heap of man not doing time for selling things, but we don't own no cargo ships, so how that keep getting in? This get deeper than the Puerto Rican trench. The whole administration rotting, I know you could smell the stench. We gon' need accounting for every cent. But they said that a fresh paint that meant to buy a new range and a Benz and salaries for all your friends while we starving on the ends. You could act like that cool, but I can't really pretend when the youth them can't go school without a fan falling on the head. It's like somebody robbed the bakery, they gone while the bread. A festival and carnival instead of more bacchanal. We need a fire burn part 2 that don't start at all. We could kick this off online. I just hope I posting with me on the front line. Soon time, that judgment says soon. Soon time, that judgment says soon. Soon time, that judgment says soon.
The new 101.3 Roe FM.
What a time, gal, I'm outside. You don't want love, you just want a good time. You don't need money, gal, we know you work hard. You just want a nice little walk for the night. You a diamond in a gold mine. King still like potatoes on ice. If you was on a shelf, or pitiful. Heaven on earth when you them divide. This can't be the last time. Gotta see you again, baby. You give me the best wine. It feels like we're making love, baby. I'm watching you the whole night. Can't keep my eyes off you, baby. Send it back for me, roll the dice. Send it back, send it back. If you know you're going to get some tonight, make it the best you ever had in your life. Somebody getting this work tonight. Give you everything what you work for. If you know you're going to get some tonight, then show me everything what you work for. Somebody getting this work tonight. Give you everything what you work for. The freaks coming out in the nighttime. So gotta give a high five. Knock it to the park, say night, night, night.
Hey, and we're back. This is Make It the Best by Timo Machiavelli, one of them Thomas boys, one half of either Quip or RCD, depending on which era you came in on. But yes, you know, it's everything Virgin Islands. It's 101.3 Roe FM WEVI with your girl Neeks, taking you through this tantalizing Thursday morning. 3 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. And guess what? As I mentioned to you guys, today we have a very awesome interview taking place. And, you know, they've been in here before, you know, well, technically, because some people just walk up in here with a whole new last name and got married after our last interview, like the day after, and ain't tell nobody nothing. You see how black people be? You see how, you see? Rude. I want to welcome back to the show Tech Sergeant Jones, and for the first time ever, you know, because this last name ain't been in here. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time, Sergeant Gums. Good morning. How are you doing?
We're doing well. How are you?
Well, you're doing exceptional. Hello. I just be scrolling on my phone. I was like, oh, that's cute. Wait a minute. Hold up. She went just on my show yesterday morning. What kind of thing is this? Well, salad. I read it, Judge. So, welcome and officially congratulations.
Thank you.
That was too cute. Girl, you had me in my feet. I was like, oh. I love it. Okay, so congrats to you and the hubby.
Thank you very much.
Yes. I love black love, you know. Love. I'm a sucker for love. So, wait. How come I can't? Say that one again.
We're coming to yours next.
Wait, that's why I couldn't hear. You let me plug it back out. Wait. Why? I thought you had liked me. Why was you with that? So I've already been married already. I'm good on it. It's like some roller coasters. You just don't jump back on twice. Woo. So, listen, now, that being said, I'm still a sucker for love. But that being said, you guys didn't come alone today. You brought friends.
Yay. We did. So we have some young airmen in the building who just finished basic training and technical school.
So, technically, these were some of your victims.
No.
Okay. Okay. So talk to us. Let me introduce them officially because they are fresh out of tech school, right? Fresh off the boat. And they look very serious, very, very serious. So whatever it is that they went through to make sure that they could get here now, they officially got the titles. They earned their way through the thick of it. And now they're here ready to serve country, ready to serve community. And they're here with us for how long in the story?
I'm leaving on the 19th of this month.
Ooh.
I was here since the 28th. So
okay.
I have one more week.
Quick little trip through, right? So let me go ahead and introduce you guys. We have Airman Simmons and Airman Santos here in the building with us. Congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about, first and foremost, what school did you guys attend here in the Virgin Islands?
St. Croix Central High, of course.
He said, like, why you will ask me that? What other school I going to?
Exactly.
I love that.
Course.
So both of you went to Central.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we got some. Let me say it right. Let me make sure I get it right. Central is the Caribs. I'm going to say Indians, Caribs. Lord. Whew. I was like, me going to say, I'm saying this thing right them. Can't do that. So congratulations. We're proud of you guys. What made you make the decision to join, first of all, fresh out of high school, and why the not the Air Guard, because you guys are active duty. So why the Air Force?
Well, first of all, I graduated from college, and I feel like the route that I was going after college, it just felt like I didn't necessarily have my plan entirely set out in front of me.
Okay.
So I was looking for something more structured. I was looking for discipline and a place that I can build my character. So I thought the Air Force would be a very good step to take.
Awesome. So you mentioned college. So how many years did you do before you decided to join the Air Force?
4 years of college.
So you did all 4?
Yes, ma'am.
And you didn't try to become an officer?
Not yet. I've heard some advice that said do enlist first, garner the respect and the experience, and then you could go.
You know what? Whoever told you that, they're a real one. They are a real one. Because as prior enlisted, I would tell you this. Ain't nothing used to get under my skin more than somebody who just went and got a degree. Fresh off the boat. And then they come feel like they could tell me how I supposed to salute. You don't even know how to salute. But anyway, we're going to talk about that. That's military banter. So, yes, get the enlisted. There's certain training that you get with going through enlisted first and then working your way up. So, I salute you for that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely, and hopefully we see some bright shining bars on that uniform sooner rather than later. But definitely, tell me, what do you hope to accomplish during your tenure in the Air Force?
I definitely wanted to develop people skills, communication skills, and skills that I could take outside of the Air Force and hopefully make a career for myself someday.
I love that. Absolutely. Okay. And tell me, so you already know where you're going to be stationed at?
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, so tell us, where are Virgin Islanders looking to plant their feet next for your journey?
I am heading to New Jersey, Joint Base McGuire. So I'm very excited for that. I've heard many things about McGuire. I'm excited to start the journey.
Hey, that's a great location. I hop in the skits for it right there from New York. You can be the thick of it. I love it. Congratulations. So, yes, definitely wishing you the absolute best on that journey. And to Airman Simmons, I almost say Sergeant. Airman Simmons, how are you? Speaking into existence. Right? So tell me, where are your roads leading you next?
So I was supposed to start this journey fresh out of high school. I graduated in 2018, so we're here 8 years later. Between graduating and now, I had many different jobs, which led me to just acquiring many different skills outside of this. One thing that I did that I would like to take advantage of from the Air Force is going to school to get my master's in electricity. But this is something that was on my mind for years. I just don't know what was holding me back. But we're here now, on to better things, hopefully. So, yeah, looking forward to everything that's to come.
And do you know where you're going next?
I'm going to Andrews, Maryland.
Oh, Maryland, the memories. Definitely. So are you looking forward to it though?
Definitely.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to hearing more about you guys' journey as well. But we're going to pay some bills really quick. And when we get back, we got some more questions for these new airmen who, fresh off the boat, are ready to serve and are just now starting their journey. For those of you who might be inquiring or questioning whether you should join as well, we're going to ask the difficult questions, okay? So don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. It's 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, and Bush Tina Mana with your girl, Neeks. All right, grab that cup. I got mine. It's tea time, baby. Keep it locked. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Virgin Islanders, I'm Gage Edmonds, your independent candidate for the Senate, seeking the opportunity to serve you in the 37th Legislature of the Virgin Islands. I was born and raised right here on the island of St. Croix in Calcahoon, and I'm a proud product of our Virgin Islands public school system. St. Croix is my home. It's where I grew up, where I learned the value of hard work, and where I developed a passion for helping our community move forward. I'm running for Senate because I want to do my part to make St. Croix and the entire Virgin Islands a better place to live, work, raise our families, and build a future. I believe our leadership should be shaped by real-life experiences, not just talking points. We need leaders who understand the everyday challenges our people face and are ready to work towards real solutions. This November, in the general election, I'm asking for your vote and your support. Learn more about me, my vision, and my platform by visiting edmondsforsenate.com.
Paid for by friends, Gage Edmonds for Senate.
Hey hon, have you checked out Precision Auto Parts? They have everything you need for your car.
Is that the new auto parts store where CarZone used to be by Five Corners?
Yes, they offer the widest variety of domestic and foreign parts, from oil to batteries, filters to lawnmowers and trimmer accessories. They have it all.
Wow, that's amazing. I heard they had the lowest prices in town too.
Absolutely. Plus, their customer service is top notch. They really know their stuff.
For all your automobile accessory needs, visit Precision Auto Parts. Don't settle for anything less than the best. Call them today at 340-773-7276.
Precision Auto Parts, your one-stop shop for quality auto parts at unbeatable prices. Precision Auto Parts, for a smoother ride.
Need reliable trucking and trash removal? Just call Bates Trucking and Trash Removal. Whether it's residential or commercial, Bates has you covered with roll-off bin rentals, mulcher rentals, debris removal, concrete septic tanks and cisterns, dependable trash removal services, and even water delivery. Looking for the best rates and dependable service? Make the smart choice. Choose Bates. Call 340-778-1649 today. That's 340-778-1649. Bates Trucking and Trash Removal, providing reliable service Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. When the job needs to get done right, trust Bates.
Wow, Jamie, this cleanup is gonna take forever. Look at all this debris.
Yeah, tell me about it. But I just called Julian's Trucking. They're a lifesaver for before and after storm cleanup.
Oh yeah? What's so special about them?
They deliver 10, 20, 30, and 40-yard bins right to your driveway. And they pick them up when you're done. No fuss, no mess.
That sounds perfect. So I don't have to worry about hauling all this debris myself?
Exactly. They've got the trucks and the bins to handle even the biggest mess. Plus, their drivers are super friendly.
Nice. How do I get in touch?
Just call Julian's Trucking at 340-277-8510 or 340-277-9093. They're quick, reliable, and affordable, especially when you need to clean before or after a storm.
I might need to do that. Thanks for the tip, Jamie.
No problem. Let's get this debris out of here and back to normal. Julian's Trucking, your before and after storm cleanup partner. Fast, reliable, and ready when you need it most.
What you saying?
I saved me, boy.
You ain't hear about shooting the other with partner in our class?
Yeah, I can't believe it. I just said this man the other day.
Man, we really have to leave the guns them alone, man. Ain't worth it at all.
You're right, dog. We have families, children. Are we really just suffering for no reason? You know our classmate leave a youth behind?
Yeah, I don't talk to my younger brother them and tell them to stay out of trouble. Just talk to somebody if they need help.
Yeah, I gonna do the same thing too.
Be easy, my boy. Yes, sir.
Hey kings, fellas, my VI men, we need you to stop the bleeding. We need you to be an example and lead our community into the future. We don't want to bury another brother.
This message has been brought to you by the St. Croix Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated and Crime Stoppers USVI 1-800-222-TIPS.
James Family Florist, your premier destination for exquisite floral creations in La Grande Princess. At James Family Florist, we believe in the power of flowers to brighten any occasion. Whether you are celebrating a special milestone, expressing love and appreciation, or simply brightening someone's day, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect arrangement. With a wide selection of fresh, high-quality blossoms and a passion for creativity, we can bring your floral vision to life. From elegant roses to cheerful sunflowers, we have something for every taste and budget. James Family Florist, where every blossom tells a story. Contact us today at 340-718-8663 and let us help you create moments that last a lifetime.
This is Superintendent Jurgen of the St. Thomas St. John School District, welcoming you to the 2026-2027 school year. As we step into this new year together, I want to express excitement for the opportunities that lie ahead for our faculty, staff, and students. This year, let's focus on setting positive goals and embracing a mindset that tackles every challenge with enthusiasm. Whether it's academic achievement, personal growth, or community involvement, each one of us plays a vital role. Parents, your support is crucial. Faculty and staff, your dedication inspires. And students, your potential is limitless. Together, let's create an environment where everyone thrives and feels valued. Have a wonderful and productive school year 2026-2027.
From the VI Radio Weather Center, I'm meteorologist David Morin. We're going to become clear to partly cloudy and hazy tonight. It's also going to be breezy with temperatures dropping down to around 80. Mostly sunny, hazy, and breezy for Wednesday. We could see a brief shower to interrupt the haze. We'll get up to the low 90 for a high. Then on Wednesday night, we're going to be clear and breezy, still with some haze. The low is going to be near 80. Things are going to significantly dry out starting on Thursday and throughout the rest of the week and into the weekend. We've got lots of sunshine for Thursday. It's going to be obscured by haze. We're also going to be fairly windy with temperatures once again getting up to the low 90s. Windy on Friday, mostly sunny and hazy. Low 90s is going to be our high. And we're still going to be fairly breezy on Saturday, still with mostly sunny skies and hazy conditions. Temperatures once again rise to the low 90s. From the VI Radio Weather Center, I'm meteorologist David Morin.
Baby, don't go. Baby, don't go. Baby, don't go. Baby, don't go.
Hey, hey.
Baby, don't go.
go.
You had better not go. Come back right here. Right here is 101.3 Roe FM WEVI. And Bush T and Amanda with your girl Neeks on 101.3 Roe FM. Good morning. Good morning. And we're back in the studio. We got none other than the USVI Air National Guard here in the studio with us. And we got Airman Simmons, Airman Santos, fresh off the bus. They're ready to go. All right. They have their futures bright in front of them. I remember that feeling. And then also we have Tech Sergeant Jones and Sergeant Gums. I can't get used to this. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. So welcome back. You guys have been doing a whole lot out in the community, making sure that you are passing out the information. And you know, since we started doing these interviews, everywhere I go, I run into your business card. So you are definitely putting in some extra miles in them shoes, okay? Definitely. I got to shout out to you, to anybody on your team that's listening. Tech Sergeant Jones, yeah, hook out everywhere. Everywhere. I go to different seminars. I go to people's business offices. I go get my teeth cleaned. Tech Sergeant Jones. I'd be like, she's everywhere for real. I love that. So that being said, if you're in a community and you don't know how you can reach out to them, it's because you ain't really wanting to know. It's because you ain't really wanting to. You ain't looking. All right. So that being said, we have these two gentlemen in here, and we were talking about where they're headed to, what made them to make the decisions that they made to get them to this point. And what we see is two completely different trajectories. One who went to college and, you know, got further learning and then decided, you know what, I'm going to go and I'm going to join enlisted. And then we have someone who took the workforce route and then decided also to join. So you can see there's no one path that could lead you into the military. And I think some people think, oh, you know what, I've been out of school so long already. Oh, that's for people that just graduate. I don't think I should join. Like, tell them again, Tech Sergeant Jones, what are the age limits for joining the military?
So for the Air Force, I love that it offers that wide age range to cover everybody at whatever time that they want to join. You can start as early as 17 years old while you're a senior in high school, or as late as 41 years old when you already have a career established, you already have your children. Anywhere between 17 to 41, before your 42nd birthday, you can join the Air Force and go after basic training, either if you want to do active duty, which is full-time Air Force, or part-time, which is the Air National Guard.
Exactly. Absolutely. And sometimes people want to know, well, what's the difference between full-time and part-time?
So with active duty is what Airman Simmons and Airman Santos are doing. Mm-hmm. They start off the same as if you were joining the Air National Guard. They took the ASVAB, they did a medical physical, they went to basic training, they went to school. Well, when you're active duty, you get stationed anywhere in the world, right? Mm-hmm. So they're going to entirely different places, even though they both started from here in St. Croix. When you're in the Air National Guard, you come back home and you serve 2 days a month, so 1 week in a month and 2 weeks in the summer.
Yes, absolutely. So, and active duty is a little bit different because that means they're going to their duty stations. Unfortunately, I don't think you could solve active duty here in the Virgin Islands.
No, you can be full-time with the Air National Guard, but you can't be active duty. You can't be stationed here.
Okay, see? Yes, and that's the downside. Can we fix that? Like, can we really fix that?
If you want to, but if you are active duty, like let's say Airman Santos goes off, he does his first full contract, he's stationed in New Jersey, and then after that, he's like, you know what, I really miss home. I really want to come back home. He can transfer to the Air National Guard. You can always come back. Mm-hmm. So at any point in your career, even if you pass 41, at any point in your career, you're active duty, you can always come back home. They have a place for you.
Yeah, I like that. That's kind of cool. So, and that being said, they're home right now. People might be wondering, okay, so they went to boot camp. How long was boot camp? 7 weeks, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so 7 weeks of boot camp.
7.5. The half is graduation.
I feel you. Yeah. I feel you. Mm-hmm. You know, technical. That's why they call you technical sergeant. So technically, so they went to boot camp, and then tech school was how long?
My tech school was 65 days, not counting the weekends or holidays. Mm-hmm. So almost 3 months, I think. Mm-hmm. I'm in security forces.
Ooh,
so
I feel safer already.
That was 65 days.
Okay.
And my tech school was 26 days. I'm human resources and administration. So it was very brief, but very enjoyable.
You know, I love seeing the change when before people go to boot camp and then when they come back, you start saying things days instead of like weeks and months.
Acronyms all of a sudden.
Acronyms are everything. You know, I love it. I love it. You literally see the drastic difference between the two, and you see the world a little bit differently as well too. So tell me, what was the highlight for either of you? I'll start with you, Airman Santos. What was the highlight for you in boot camp? What was the one thing that stood out to you the most?
You definitely make a lot of friends because you're all in the same situation.
Suffering together.
Yep. You all experiencing the early mornings and later into the day. Everybody doing push-ups at the same time, getting yelled at. It's
the
fun.
Air Force does push-ups?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, I had to do it. I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am, we do.
Awesome. I learn something new every day. I love it. So they're already used to banter. I'm prior Navy, so, but I love that. So you went through the boot camp process. You met new people. Tell us about the first few days, because I think that's where most of the transitional shock occurs. You become a head out of nowhere. You have nothing on your body except your eyebrows. Really and truly, right? so
to some extent.
Right. So literally. So those first few transitional days, was it a shock factor? That's the part that most people are afraid of.
Definitely. I think many people have this misconception that the Air Force isn't an easier basic training.
Yeah.
But going in,
we do.
Yeah.
We definitely do.
Going in, I definitely thought it was going to be slightly easier, but it definitely did challenge me for sure.
Okay.
So
those
first few days were a bit of a challenge, and it took a second for it to set in that I'm actually here, and I actually have to get this done.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and are there? I don't know, how big are you guys as units for what do you guys call them? Platoons?
The flights.
A flight.
Roughly.
Oh, that's so cute. A flight. Okay, a flight.
I would say. Yeah.
So tell me. Yes.
About 52 people. Yeah.
Okay. That's it? Wow.
That's it.
What? That's a lot.
That's not a lot.
It is a lot.
We had 80 females and 80 males. Yep, that was. Yep, absolutely. And that was a lot. That was a lot. Graduation was like 3 to 5 business days.
Wow.
But yes, so definitely. And then you made your friends and you went through that first week. And then is there like a test that you guys have to take before you could graduate from boot camp itself?
There's a physical test, yes.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And did you find that to be difficult? Did you find it to be, how was that?
One tip I definitely want to give to everyone is don't underestimate it. Definitely put the time in to train. If you're going to join, definitely do it. Do your exercise before you join in. For me, it wasn't that difficult, but it's because I took it seriously prior to coming in. So I prepared myself. PT test was push-ups, sit-ups, and a 1.5 mile run. It is now going to be 2 miles.
I was just about to say, it's still 1.5. Spoke too soon.
Now it's 2 miles.
Now it's 2?
Yep.
Oh, did the time increase, or they're just like
same
time, just more miles? But
time went up.
Time went up. Okay, awesome. All right, great. That is so cool. Now, after you went through all of this stuff, you graduated, you went to tech school. What was that experience like?
Okay, so tech school was definitely, again, meeting more people, but it's a more, let's say, relaxed environment. You still have to stay on the ball, make sure you don't, get too lazy or get complacent. Yes.
Right.
It's much more enjoyable. You get to branch out a bit more. You get to speak to others about your experience, and you all, again, you share that common. We all came out of boot camp, so like we get to talk about it, and the bonds grow for sure in tech school.
So question, because when I went to our version of tech school in the Navy, everybody would get married. Is that something that happens in the Air Force too?
Definitely.
I was good. Definitely.
Like everybody was getting married. I was like, this is a thing? It's like trending like brand new shoelaces. I didn't know what was going on. So wow.
That is definitely a military thing.
Oh
I think
my
across
God.
the board. When I was in tech school for the first time, because I joined when I was 18. I was in tech school at 19 years old.
Me too.
I'm seeing people, they're like, yeah, I'm going to marry you. After knowing them for 6 weeks, I said, what is going on here?
I'd be like, is it in the water? What's going on? Because I clearly don't drink enough water if that's the case. But listen, and that is a reality. There are certain things you will experience in military life that you will not, you wouldn't even be able to fathom anywhere else.
Until you get in.
Right. And it shows you an entirely different side of human behavior, mindset, as well as you really see in the military the biggest pool of every walk of life all at the same time. Because they're recruiting not just from one area or one place. Yep. You're gonna be were you the Caribbean person in your group? Because
listen, I had a nickname. They literally call me First Class Airman Santos from the Virgin Islands. That was my that was my title. Everybody called me that.
You lucky you don't got wear that on a tape across your chest.
I loved it. I loved it though. It made me feel unique, and it made me realize that we have something to prove coming out of the Virgin Islands. We have stuff to do. We have a name for ourselves. We have to make a name. So
I had one too. You want to know what mine was?
Yeah, sure.
Literally, it was "You're on 3, Hodge." And the reason being is because every time I used to see everybody just moving. I have a problem with herd mentality, and I didn't realize that until I joined the military. So everybody would just, as soon as they come in and they say, "All right, drop down and give me," and everybody would move at the same time, and I used to be standing there like, I'm going down, and she's like, "No, you're on 1, we're on 3." And I was like, okay, like, it's not since you counting, but I've always been, and I had to call and give my mom that joke because from a little girl, she's always saying, "You always on your own time in." So it was funny, and I graduated from boot camp with that. They literally wrote it all over my shirt and all that stuff. So because this was a struggle every morning, I was like, y'all really in this whole hard mentality thing, I was like, I wonder if I could do this. I wonder if I could be the one giving the orders, But definitely, I think everybody gets a nickname, especially when you come from the Virgin Islands.
Yep.
Now, are more people familiar with where the Virgin Islands are
definitely,
now?
I think so. I definitely.
Now, right? We on the map now,
I told
right?
my story. For sure. I proved myself. Big up.
Yes, we on the map because, listen, nothing used to grind my gears more than, where are you from, the Virgin Islands? Huh?
What's that?
You can see a question.
Right. You can see their minds start to space out. Like, virgins? Hey, focus. Right here. Right here. It's a place. Relax. Okay.
They'd be like, so where is that? I'd be like, in the Caribbean. They watch me. Where?
Right. Are you a virgin? What? Is your mother? Hello. So, anyways, let's hold it on. Yes, I'm from the Virgin Islands. Proud. You should.
That was my nickname. They used to call me Virgin Islands.
Yes, or VI. They like to call me that VI. And as I show you, that flag will fly true and true, literally and figuratively, no matter where we go. So always know, no matter where the world takes you, that's where you represent not just who you are, but whose you are. Okay. So anything you would like to add, if I was joining today, what words of encouragement would you give me? And then I coming straight to you, Simon. So pay attention. Go ahead.
You are more resilient than you think you are.
Ooh, talk to me, Daddy. Okay. Because I am. Thank you. All right, go ahead.
There was many nights that I was worried about if I could finish it, and I was just like, you know what, just get through the day, get through the next meal, and I got it done, and now I'm here. So you can do it. Believe in yourself. Take that first step for sure.
Hey, I love it. That first step, like Neil Armstrong. I love it. Absolutely. And now, I don't know how much you guys know, and I've been trying to find some information on this. So, Tech Sergeant Jones, let me know if you do know. I know they just created the Space Force. Do they train with you guys?
You guys can talk about this. Did you see Space Force before?
Very rarely. I mean,
Really?
it wasn't entirely merged. We didn't exactly know what they were doing. They probably didn't know what we were doing, but we saw them once in a while throughout the base. So
Okay. Do they have their own little special Space Force uniforms?
They do. A lot of people, one of the first things I do when I do presentations is I ask people how many military branches are there. And a lot of people don't know the Space Force exists. They kind of think it was a joke.
Yeah.
That
I
didn't
think it's a
actually.
joke. Sitting in front of you right now, and I still feel like it's a joke. But continue.
The Space Force is real. It is. They came from the Air Force, and Space Force means space, like the actual space, and cyberspace. So think about people who are like hackers, people who are like protecting our cyber warfare, people who are doing that. Space Force is full of like the elite nerds.
Wait. So there is a branch of Army for the nerds. Wait a minute.
Like the Air Force came from the Army Air Corps.
Right.
Space Force came from our Space Command. And I tell people, think about like the simplest thing. Everybody plays video games. Everybody has a phone. Imagine if your phone was hacked. Imagine if somebody was to hack the U.S. government.
Yes, because at the end of the day, cybersecurity is a big thing for all.
So they made a Space Force specifically for that.
Yeah,
they do have their own uniforms. Yes.
And we it's crazy because we've been getting trained on cybersecurity since forever, especially since 911, right? So that being said, the fact that they came up with a Space Force, I didn't hear Trump say anything about cyberspace. That's crazy that they were able to interlock the two, because I was like, how much work are you doing out up there? Like,
people don't think about that. It's space because, and I make it local to people down here. When we have hurricanes, right? We don't have access to power. We don't have access to anything for months. Imagine if somebody was to attack one of our satellites. Same thing. We wouldn't have. They would take out all of our capabilities, everything. So you got to monitor that. And
it's
warfare
crazy.
is not on the ground only
at all, and it really and truly has never been, because history has shown that even when America laid claim to the first man on the moon, Russia was in the sky with us. Okay. So, and there's still a lot of, history banter that goes around with that. But it's to say that technology, as it continues to grow, it's not just growing in one region of the world. It's worldwide. Yeah. And safety means on the ground, in the air, in the water, and in space now. Because, we launching things up there all the time. So all it really takes is for one of these countries to say, you know what? Much like how during COVID, we relied so heavily on the algorithm. We relied so heavily on social media, on technology, and all that stuff. So we're seeing, and we still rely on it heavily as we lean more on technology. AI is here to stay officially. So that being said, and as advancements come along, security also has to advance itself. So I feel a little bit safer knowing that that's what the Space Force is doing, because for the life of me, I was like, we just finding more people to pay to do nothing.
Space Force is real.
Right.
They did come from the Air Force, but now they are their own thing. They're Space Force recruiters now. Most of the time, active duty Air Force can act as a Space Force recruiter, but there are actually Space Force recruiters out there. So if your ASVAB score is high enough, now granted, like I said, they're elite nerds. Your ASVAB score gotta
elite nerds.
I like it.
They
gotta be high.
There's a place for everyone in the military now.
There is. If you ain't athletic, cut it in the Space Force.
Hey, I love it, man. And granted, I wonder if they're gonna make them do the same push-ups and sit-ups and everything too, because literally you're teaching them to do all of that to go sit down.
They do PT a little different.
With their fingers. I like it. Okay, so that being said, I learned a little something today, so I hope you guys did as well. That being said, let's move on over to Airman Simmons. So same little questions, same background, same everything. I want you to tell me, what would you say to an individual who is joining for the first time? What words of encouragement would you give them? What are the things you would highlight for their experience?
For me, I would say usually when you're scared of taking a step, that's probably the best thing or best decision you could make. Me, like I said, it took me almost 8 years to finally decide that, okay, this is what I'm going to do. My experience, I had a good experience, almost great.
Almost great.
Yeah, almost great. But just do it. If you don't like it, like Tech Sergeant Jones said, you could always come home, join the Guard, and if you don't like that, you could use that to develop skills on the outside, and then leave that and become what you want to become. Just if you're thinking about it, do it. That's how I feel about it.
I like that. So, what was the highlight for you in boot camp and in tech school?
In boot camp, I would say just you had people from all over the world just coming together to complete the same mission and goal. Like, I come from this place, so that person come from that place, but at the end of the day, we is one because we gonna wear the same uniform at the end of the day.
Yes.
So you got to put your differences aside. I know we raised differently and stuff, but you gotta understand we got in the uniform, we one big family. So
I love that. I love the structure that comes with the exposure. I think all Virgin Islands children should go through boot camp just because.
just for the discipline.
Yes, the structure, the understanding, the mindset behind of it. Because what it does, it seriously alienates you from the rest of the world for a time. Listen, when I came out, I had feel like 3 years had passed. So much had changed. Everything and what people were wearing, the music that was blasting, the news. You know, when I was in. That's when the crocodile hunter, he died.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, listen, when I come out, I was like, what? Y'all took him? So, listen, and it had already been old news by the time. But those 6 or 7, 8 weeks or whatever, you know, that passes by very slowly when you know when you're not scrolling. You know, when you're in new spaces and there's so many different elements for you to internalize. You know, everything how you speak changes, your disciplines change, your pattern recognition changes, your ability to even follow instruction. And that's the part that I really want for most kids, because following instructions, you don't realize how much we don't know how to follow instructions until you enter a space like that, where it's, and they push it like it's life or death, whether you can hear something and follow it to a T. So, and I think those are skill sets that you use no matter where you are in the world. It could really alleviate a lot of unnecessary issues if everybody just gets that. You know?
Do that. You know, that's one thing I hear the most. People be like, I don't want to join the military because I don't like people telling me what to do. Maybe sometimes you need that.
Yeah,
you need that
you don't like nobody telling
you need that humility. Learn to follow directions. I think the world will be a better place.
Listen, let me tell you something. That is just the veil over their eyes. Because they're talking about, I don't like nobody telling me what to do. From you born, your parents tell you what to do. You go to school, they tell you what to do. Like, you don't, there's, the only time you actually start making this for yourself is after you graduate high school. Technically.
And then still a job tells you what to do.
And still your job tells you what to do. The government tells you what to do. I mean, hello? So you're already there. Stop fighting where you done in. It's like saying, oh, I don't want to wear these clothes while you're in them. You're like, hello. So, you know, that being said, I stand on how I feel. I wish it was a part of our curriculum, because a lot of the negative things that society allows us to make habits before we become adults, you get a chance to eradicate those things. Do you feel like you're a better individual for joining?
100%. 100%.
You do? You feel like you're sharper, you're ready to take on the world?
Definitely.
And after
more
going
confident.
Right, the confidence, especially after you go through something like that, when you're entering that space, you're like, oh my God, I don't know what this is going to be like. And then when you're done, you're like, I did that.
Indeed.
You know?
I agree.
So, and that confidence that comes with it. So I absolutely love that. Do you have any regrets?
Never.
No?
No.
Would you do it again?
Definitely.
Right now, right there, they give you a plane ticket and say, you're going back right now. Would you go?
Definitely.
Oh,
you would go back.
Definitely.
I like that. I would have said no.
I like that's a one and done.
Right.
And the beautiful thing I think about, like, in branches and inter-service, if you went to the Navy, you did your Navy boot camp.
Yeah.
If you want to come and join the Air Force, you don't have to go and do our boot camp. You don't do it. We're not sending you back. That's it. You went through it one time. You don't gotta go back again. You just have to learn your job now.
I know, right?
Yeah, whatever branch you come from and you did their boot camp, you come to the Air Force, we'll take you. We're not sending you back.
Hey, the one thing I had like about boot camp though is as much as you're not paying attention to what's going on in the world, you're not really paying attention to what's going on with your body either. So the first time I put on civilian clothes for the second time, I was like, ooh, look at me. I got suns out, guns out. They never get me back in that uniform again. So listen, yes, there are so many perks with joining. Okay,
you're excited to wear regular clothes. You know, in school when you have color clothes, when you have on the uniform for so long, you put on regular clothes, you be like, wow.
I am snatched. Listen, I was snatched and busting out at the same time. I was like, I can get used to this. Okay, I like it. And you don't even know that your body is changing from the diet to the physical, and you pushing yourself. You don't realize that your body is actually physically changing with you. You know, so that's where that little slip comes from, and which is why I think people just end up getting married and take school because
that's the best they look.
The best you've ever looked in your life, and everybody around you is just fine. It's like, wait a minute. So congratulations to you guys on taking that step. And we're really looking forward to seeing great accolades for all of you. I recently saw that Washington put out a monument to highlight everybody who has served by name. I searched mine. I find mine. I love it. You saw yours?
No, I didn't find mine.
You gotta look it up.
I look it up. They said record not found. I can put my name up in there though. You can write your name in.
You can
write your name in.
I was shocked.
I can be on writing. On the ballot.
She's like, I'm gonna be a writing on the ballot. Okay, Violet, I see you. I'm telling you, but yes. So that was definitely, and I gotta say, huge shout out to Washington for that, because I saw many Virgin Islanders whose names showed up. I was of the impression, I was like, they're gonna forget we. I mean, islands are here.
It's a USAA monument, and they pulled records from like your DD 214, people who served, your military records and stuff like that. So yeah.
That was cool. Imagine your kids can go back and find your name and all that stuff. I was just grateful that they had the right name up there. So yeah, that was good stuff. Hoo-yah. All right. So that being said, speaking to my recruiters now, Tech Sergeant Jones and Sergeant Gums, what words would you like to give to your listening audience to let them know if they're interested after all this information from those who have literally just come back, right? They're going to be here for a few short weeks, and then they're off to their duty stations. Or what do you guys actually call it? Duty stations. So they're off to their duty stations to serve. And hopefully in a few years, they'll be coming back with some awesome stories to tell, you know? So what words would you give to our listening audience, those who might want to reach out and say, hey, you know, I'm a little interested. I listened to you guys today. How do I start?
I would say stop hesitating. Stop hesitating. Stop doubting yourself. You don't know how far you're going to get unless you take that first step. So,
yeah,
that's true.
And I would say that my office is in Sunny Isles, in between the.
I love this girl. Oh man.
Seriously, a lot of people, they let their misconceptions stop them from taking that step. Like, you know, Airman Simmons and Airman Santos have two very different stories, two very different backgrounds, but at the end of the day, they all felt like, I want something more. And it's bigger than you. A lot of people, you could get focused on, oh, I can't take this test, I'm not good at math, I'm not good. If you want anything, you have to go through a little bit of resistance to push through to get to the other side.
Yes.
And it's like waking up to work out in the morning. Nobody ever wants to do that. But after a workout, nobody be like, man, I wish I didn't do that.
Hi, my name is nobody. Oh, man.
I mean, it gonna suck. For sure it's gonna suck. But then when you see the results, you're like, okay, I did that. Like you're just more proud of it because you did something that the previous version of you didn't think was possible. Yes. I'm pretty sure if Airman Santos and Airman Simmons was to go back and talk to themselves in high school, they'd be like, you did what? You joined what? Like it's unfathomable at that time until you do it, and then you look back and you be like, man, I did that. And now they get to come home and talk to the people they went to high school with, talk to friends and be like, you know, I did it, because people think it's unattainable. Like, oh, you could do that because you was already smart. Or you could do that because you already went to college. But it's like, no, anybody could do it. Like, all you have to do is take a test, do a physical, and go to basic training.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, you know, if you want a fail-proof, what do you call it, like a jump start in life, and maybe school has never been your strong suit, the military is a life hack. For real. It is the only place I have seen people with absolutely no further schooling outside of what they got in the military get the accolades, experience, and respect that comes with a degree.
It just levels you up. You get your school paid for if you decide you want to go to that. And a contract is either 4 or 6 years. People think it's like your whole life.
No, because people stay.
You could stay, right? But then I'm telling, like, you could come in, if you know, like Airman Simmons said, he wants to come in to get his electrical degree. He comes in for 6 years, gets his electrical degree. He can say, okay, I got what I needed. He gets out, goes start his own electrical company because the Air Force paid for his electrical degree. You know, it don't have to be the end all be all, but it is that step that can get you to where you want to be, regardless of what that looks like.
And it's even better if you get a deployment or 2 under your belt.
Yes, you're a veteran. Shout out to the veterans.
Yeah, hey, we the people for which it stands.
Thank us for our service.
Absolutely. Listen, it is so worth it. Absolutely. So I got to say, I love the work that you and Sergeant Gums are doing, making sure that the community stays informed. Continue to put out those business cards, you know. I'll be looking for them. I have quite a few I've been collecting.
Good. Yes. And we recruit for the whole Virgin Islands. We will be in St. Thomas next week.
Okay.
So from Monday to Friday, we'll be in St. Thomas next week. So you see my business cards over there too.
Oh my
goodness. And my
You
flyers.
got your work cut out for you.
We recruit for St. Thomas, St. John. If you're going to know somebody in Water Island who want to join, tell them come too. Our base is on St. Croix. You can join from anywhere. We just enlisted somebody from Puerto Rico yesterday.
What?
You really could join from anywhere. In the States, Puerto Rico, we got you. You could join
I
from
love that.
Yeah.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Absolutely. Now, you got to do the work, though. It ain't just, I was just signing up. You really got to apply yourself. You got to tell yourself that you're going to accrue all that you want. So the military is going to get what they need from you. It's your job to make sure that you need what you need from your experience. So that's my little tidbit, because that was a part nobody didn't tell me. But I figured it out. So you got to make sure you get your pod, right? But all fit bodies aside, all the good experiences and all that good stuff, you know, get them your contact information again and let them know how to reach out if they have any questions, inquiries, any of that.
So our number is 340-277-8026. Whether you're interested in the Air National Guard or active duty, you can call that number. I'll put you in the right direction of who you need to talk to. On Croix, our office in the Sunny as Minimal to the left of the post office, and as Sergeant Gums is our social media manager. Make sure you follow us on our social media pages. Facebook is Virgin Islands Air National Guard Recruiting, and Instagram it's VIANG Recruiting.
I love that. I love that. And to you gentlemen, our new airmen, I want to say thank you for your choice and thank you for your service representing the Virgin Islands.
Thank you for your support and thank you for having us.
Absolutely. This is your first radio interview?
Yes, ma'am.
What? What? A confidence shining bright, boy. I love that. I love that. So for your first official interview, thank you for coming here on Bush Tea in the Morning. Ladies, thank you for bringing them. I had no clue that y'all were bringing guests, you know, but this was a good surprise because you get to hear firsthand from those who have actually taken the step, more recent than later, right? And you kind of get the what's going on right now experience from them. So thank you guys for sharing that and for speaking so openly. Anybody you want to shout out on the air? Hey, shout out, my love you, something.
Shout out to my mother, my father, Somi, I love you, my brothers, everybody. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you guys. You helped me get this far.
Oh, yes.
And Clara, special occasion.
Why you very royalty, man? Shout out, Claras. Yes. And who would you like to shout out, Airman Simmons?
I just wanted to shout out everybody that been there every step of the way. Everybody that pushed me to do it, because if you know me, you know this is something I always wanted to do. Shout out Tech Sergeant Jones and Sergeant Gums. Sergeant Royal as well. He was my recruiter. And everybody I brought have been a part of the journey on my team. So thank you for everything.
I love that. I love that. And no matter where y'all go in the wall, make sure that you are tapped in and tuned in to 101.3 Roe FM. You can stay connected. It's like your umbilical cord to the Virgin Islands, you know? You can listen to us from anywhere in the wall as long as you have an internet connection. So make sure you stay connected to where you call home. All right? It's everything Virgin Islands, and that's all you're here for. So that being said, thank you guys for coming. Today, it has been another awesome rendition of Bush Tea in the Morning, and we truly enjoy having you, our listeners, join us right here in the studio with us. It's like everybody just in here crumb up. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right? So thank you guys. I'll welcome you back yet again. When you guys come back home, make sure to reach out to them so that you could come back and we could hear what your experience is looking like after some time, right? But don't forget where you had it first. So thank you guys for tuning in. Whether you're on the TuneIn app, the Facebook Live, the YouTube Live, or you're on the dial, we truly appreciate you. Looking forward to yet another show. Mañana. Tomorrow is Friday. So, we like to shake things up a bit. We got another interview tomorrow as well, too. So keep it locked. Don't go anywhere. We got Angela Yee coming up next with the Yee Tea. That's right. Okay. All the way from New York. So she's going into your region. So thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to treat each other well. Go register to vote. Keep your hands at 9 and 3 and do good. Do something good today. All right. Much love to you guys. Until mañana. I'll see you later. Keep it locked. Don't touch that dial.
Keep you hit. It's the Fiber Fever. 1 gig for $50 a month for a limited time. What are you waiting for? Switch to Liberty True Fiber now. Visit libertyvi.com/fiber.
On Friday, September 4, 2026, Believe It and Coconuts kicks off the Labor Day weekend in high gear. It's an all-black affair featuring Mr. Big Capalone, the Caribbean Baddest. He's also nominated for the Best International DJ of the CMAs of 2026. It's DJ Avalanche! Also making this event one to remember will be the youngest veteran, DJ Chubby! The man with the plan, Chemo done. And the West Side Defenders, Fire Emblem. Doors open at 10:30 p.m. $25 get in before 12. Friday, September 4. Soca, dancehall, hip-hop, Afrobeats, rhythm can done, and much more. DJ Avalanche, DJ Chubby, Chemo done, Fire Emblem, at Believe It and Coconuts.
From St. Croix to every home, building dreams where hope has grown. For our youth and families too, our brighter future starts with you. Vote Gage Edmonds, let's rise today, leading our islands the better way. Building together, strong and free, for a brighter Virgin Islands community. Hear the call, working for the good of all. Better roads, safer streets, growing farms with food to eat, healthcare, jobs, opportunity. Together we'll build prosperity. Vote Gage Edmonds, stand as one. The future's bright, the work's begun. Together we build, we grow, we prosper too. A stronger Virgin Islands starts with you.
Paid for by Friends of Gage Edmonds for Senate.
Are you looking for another source of income while earning an in-demand marketable trade that enhances your resume? If so, the Virgin Islands Air National Guard is the best-kept secret of the Air Force that provides you these opportunities and so much more. Take advantage of these amazing benefits while serving locally in your community 1 week in a month and 2 weeks a year. To learn more, contact your Virgin Islands Air National Guard recruiter at 340-277-8022.
You see the new driveway they poured down the road? Smooth like glass.
That's Sotoli Services, locally owned, locally trusted. They handle everything from concrete and concrete pump services to heavy equipment rentals and demolition.
And best believe they've got the best prices in town. That's right. Whether you're starting a new project or clearing the way for one, call the experts built on strength, driven by service. Chitoli Services, LLC.
Give them a call today at 340-332-9872 or 340-772-7000.
That's Chitoli Services, LLC. Strong, reliable, and ready to get the job done right. Why pay more? Get the lowest prices and top quality service you can count on every time.
Chitoli Services, built on strength and driven by service.
Are you tired of the same old auto insurance? Well, guess what?
You got options. Keswick Insurance, we are the top one. Baby, it's easy, no problem. To get a free go-round like now. You got options. Keswick Insurance, we are the top one.
Keswick has auto insurance for Virgin Islands living. Give us a call at 340-714-8100 or visit KeswickInsurance.com.
The new 101.3 Roe FM.
Hip-hop.
The most hip-hop.
WEVI. Frederick said. Christian said. St. Croix.
#1 station in the world. I knew it.
Alima Rose Station.
Hey, St. Croix, listen up. Your favorite spot, formerly known as Spicy Grill, is still turning up the heat as the Flaming Grill. Same flavors you love, now with more options. Located across from the Agricultural Fairgrounds on the road headed to the BMV. You can't miss it. We've got barbecue chicken, baby back ribs, pork chops, lamb chops, ribeye, and New York steak. Plus, fresh grilled salmon, mahi-mahi, and shrimp. And don't sleep on those daily specials. Kankin butter sauce, rich oxtail, Tuesday roti, and so much more. Always cooked just right. Burger lovers, you're covered. Chicken, steak, salmon, dolphin, veggie burgers with fries, wraps, wings, salads, hot sides, the whole lineup. Open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located across from the Agricultural Fairgrounds on the road headed to the BMV. Call ahead 340-778-6270 and follow us on Facebook. Same roots, a whole new fire.
Well, look who it is. It's yours truly, Adam O, and you're listening to the newest station serving the US and the British Virgin Islands. 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI.
Yeah, she wanna ride with me. Said she wanna ride. Said she wanna ride with me. Done bones, hey. Said she wanna ride with me. There we go, Said she wanna fly with me. We smoke, but still keep it tight inside. I'm playing with my life like blow. Hey, got to keep my eyes on the blind all time. This is life we chose. I keep my eyes on the blade. If a boy tests, you gon' find me in the sky. Some hollow tips for them boy who testify. All I know is God said be born and classified. COG the gang.
They were wrong about us. It's the way they painted us.